Hi everyone, my name is Louise and I've recently finished my Masters in Global Biodiversity Conservation at the University of Sussex. When I was at JCG, I was a member of the Cavell House and I was a proud eco-captain. I left in 2015 to study zoology at the University of Exeter. After attending one of the school career fairs, I started volunteering at Jersey Zoo when I was 16, and I realised then that I really wanted any career with animals. So naturally, a degree in zoology seemed like the best path to take. I visited the Cornwall campus at the University of Exeter and I fell in love, and I knew this is where I wanted to study. I was therefore really grateful that my teachers at A-level helped me achieve the grades I needed. Whilst at university, I was based in the beautiful town of Falmouth for 3 years, and I also got to travel to Scotland, the Galapagos and South Africa to take part in research. It was during my degree I learnt I specifically wanted to work within wildlife conservation. It was after I left university in 2018 that I started to struggle. I completely underestimated the high competition there was for so few paid jobs in conservation. Other people that left JCG at the same time as me were climbing the career ladder, and I was struggling to land my first job. Even with all the previous volunteering and skills I gained during my degree, I was still getting rejected. So I then decided to take a job within retail. Personally for me, this wasn't my first choice, but it did allow me to save up some money. And I did actually end up learning many transferable skills on this job, as you have to deal with different people, different personalities and attitudes you get when you're serving members of the public. And these skills can be transferable to any field, but especially conservation, as it requires working with different people from many different backgrounds. On the side of this, I also volunteered for the Jersey Biodiversity Centre, where I met another previous JCG student, Sarah Maguire. My voluntary work really enforced my passion for nature and the environment, and I just knew that I had to keep on fighting to work within the conservation sector. So, after 6 months of saving up money from the job, I decided to go travelling. I spent 3 months between Malawi and South Africa working on various conservation projects out there. When I returned in September 2019, I went on to further study at Sussex, and I've now just finished my Masters. So, I'm back to job hunting. So, the message I want to send to you all today is that you don't always have to be achieving milestones. There's absolutely nothing wrong with working in retail, and at the time this really helped me get back on my feet and perhaps be a bit more open-minded about what is next for me. But I do believe if I'm persistent, I will land my first job in conservation. It's just perhaps taking me a little bit longer than some of my peers. But this doesn't mean my journey is any less valid. So your career path might not always be the smooth journey you perhaps imagined, but if you're patient, flexible and determined to get to where you want to go, it will happen.